What is up, boys? I know I'm dropping 2 videos this week. I hope you guys are excited, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the videos, because I don't take time out of my day just to post a video. And obviously, even if it's just one person, it'd be nice if you guys could let me know in the comments, just see has any of these videos actually helped you mentally, or just any mindset or business wise kind of. But yeah, e-com and shit. But yeah, let's get right into it. Expect nothing and appreciate everything. And I feel I've always known this in the last few months, but even last night, I didn't really abide by this, and I've come to this conclusion this morning, where you really just can't expect anything from anyone. Don't rely on anybody else. Don't expect anybody to act a certain way. Don't expect anybody to do anything for you. It's you and only you. Even if it's your parents, even if it's your friends, just don't expect anything. Don't expect the world to give you what you want. Don't expect to succeed in 2 weeks after working. Don't expect anything. Just do. Literally expect nothing from anyone. You can be in a situation, you can be in a situation where it's if this person was acted like this, then this would be a lot easier. But they didn't act like that. And then you can get angry at that person for not acting the way you expected. But realistically, that's the way they are. There's no point in expecting anything from them. There's no point. If something needs to get done, don't expect anyone else to do it. Just do it yourself. Just do it. Simple. Don't expect anything. You need to just detach yourself from it. Detach yourself from expecting anyone to do anything for you, anyone to give you anything. The world isn't going to give you anything if you don't work for it. And I don't mean working for a day. I don't mean working for a week. I mean working your ass off every single day. That's what I mean. You can't expect anything. You can't expect this. It's because you're so used to this instant gratification that when you actually have to work for something, it becomes this crazy thing in your mind. Oh, I have to work every single day. I can't just work for 2 weeks, or I can't just work for a day and then get an instant reward like I do on TikTok. That's not how it works. Stop expecting anything. Thing is, we've developed this perception of this world and this whole society where we're consistently expecting things. We're in a world of triggers and stimuluses of phones and everything around us. There's stimuluses of and it gives us an idea of what to expect. Okay, let me give you, I mean, it's really hard, for example, but you know what I mean? Look around. Everything's a dopamine trigger. You're expecting something. You're expecting reward from going out to eat. You're expecting people to act a certain way because society's made you conform in a certain way. And the second part of the statement I've made is appreciate everything. Everything you've been given, no matter good or bad, is a gift from God. Everything that's happened to you is it's all perception. How you view it is really what matters. If something bad happens to you, you really got to have the mindset. It was this hasn't happened to me, it's happened for me. So something bad happens to you, 9 times out of 10, it's made you a stronger person. 10 times out of 10, if you've learned from it, you would have grown. You would have grown as a person. No matter how long it's taken, it may have taken you 2 days, it may have taken you 10 years. You've grown, okay? So the bad things that happen to you, they happen for you. You have to turn your losses into lessons. So you got to appreciate everything. You got to appreciate, just don't expect people to act a certain way. I'm using people as an example because that's what I've kind of struggled with. But don't expect people to act a certain way. Just appreciate them for who they are, even if they're good or bad, because it doesn't matter. Just appreciate that you have that person, if it's a close person. Just appreciate them for being a human being, for being them. Don't expect anything. And that's just humans. Appreciate everything. I'm so grateful to have all these resources. I'm using a phone. Do you know how many people out there that don't have this access to have a phone and a computer and food and water and clothes and a bed to sleep on every night? I think recently every night I've been saying, thank you, God, for not only letting me sleep, because I'm trying to change my perspective on sleep. I used to think of it as something, oh, I have to go sleep now. No, I have the privilege to go sleep. There's people out there that are in third world countries where they can't even get proper sleep because there's bombs. I'm being dead serious. You have the privilege to go to sleep. And not only that, I have a nice bed to sleep on. I'm so grateful and I appreciate every second of it. But yeah, you've got to appreciate literally everything and expect nothing. I'm so grateful. Yeah, I have these resources. And again, with God, God's not going to make the money for you. God's not going to retire your parents for you. You have to put in the work. God's given you the resources. God's given you the life. God's given you the competence, the capability. God's given you the phone, the computer, the food. So the food, the nutritious food which you can eat, which then can turn you into someone who's stronger because you're going to the gym. God's given you the gym access. No matter be your parents paying for it, but God's given you these resources. And so is your parents as well. So really just take a second and think back how many people don't have that opportunity, bro. You're complaining about how hard the work is. You get to do the work. You have to reframe, oh, I have to work. No, I get to work. I get to work as hard as I possibly can. There's people out there, even they might be in the same situation as you, as in like they have the same resources, but they have a lot of shit going on personally, bro. Like there's other stuff going on. Maybe their mum's dying. Maybe their sister's terminally ill. Maybe their whole family's just died. Like, you see what I mean? How grateful you are. You've woken up today and the people you love still love you. The people around you are still alive. No matter how hard, no matter how difficult it may be, no matter all the hardships you're going through, you still have these people, you still have these things, and you should be very appreciate it. Like, appreciate everything. Why not? What in what world is there a net negative of you becoming a more grateful and less expecting person? Don't expect anything from anyone. No one's gonna give you a handout. You can get help and you can build a community like I'm doing on Discord and like helping people with like-minded people, but no one's gonna give you a handout. No one's gonna give you that 100k for free. No one's gonna make that 10k for you. No one's gonna get that Ferrari. You've got to do it yourself. You've got to lock in and you've got to do it yourself. And that is the name of the game, boys. You can't expect anything. And that all just ties down to delayed gratification and your mindset. You cannot be, again, like I said, you can't be expecting results instantly, but you can have that belief like I've mentioned in the last video. But yeah, I feel like I'm kind of struggling right now to explain what I mean by appreciate, because it kind of just ties in with gratefulness. But like what I mean is like, just things that aren't in your control, don't expect anything from them, and just appreciate it for what it is, and forgive, forget, learn, move on. I think those are really strong principles to live by as a man. I don't think holding anger, this is my personal opinion, you can click off the video if you don't want to listen, but I don't think holding anger and just being revengeful is a masculine characteristic. I feel like people think forgiving someone and forgetting and moving on and being the bigger person is like feminine. I don't like to use feminine in a negative connotation, but I mean like as weak. Sorry, that's the wrong word, I apologize. But realistically, it's the complete opposite. You being that strong, like logical, problem solving, that person because violence doesn't make you a man. Like, violence doesn't make you stronger. If you have the capability to do that, that's good. But taking out violence through anger, that doesn't make you a man. That's not masculine. That shows you're weak. That shows you can't control your emotions. That shows you can't control your physical body. That means you're weak. So, like, my opinion on it is forgiving someone is actually a very masculine trait. It shows you don't let other people affect you. That shows you have complete control over your own mind. Not holding hatred in your heart, because you don't have space for hatred. I don't have space to hold hatred in my heart because there's too much purpose, too much love, too much focus, too much determination to make it. So do you know what I mean? It's not a good lifestyle. It's not a good way to live, holding hatred and anger. It's like I saw someone say like holding anger onto somebody is like holding a hot coal in your hand, expecting to throw it. Like how would you do that? Anyways, boys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I know I posted twice this week now, so hopefully you guys got something to watch. And if you enjoy it, please let me know, like message me or YouTube comments, and join the Discord. I'm gonna add it in the description. And peace.